Hey sports fans, this is the Patzer with the Chess.com puzzle for July 31st, 2019. Let's take a look. This one was a pretty easy puzzle, I gotta say. I got it, didn't take me long. Not very long. It's sort of continuing a trend that Chess.com has established the last couple of days where solutions only involve 2 or 3 moves. This one involves 3. The first thing you see, of course, is that the black knight right here is forking the 2 rooks. That's not good, you know. So, not surprisingly, you're looking for ways for white to distract black long enough for you to take care of that knight in some way. And of course, the first thing you see is that the bishop, the white bishop, can check the king, and that's exactly the first move. The king then responds by taking the bishop. You then realize that the queen can keep up the pressure by checking the king again, and the king has to get out of the way, and that leaves the queen to take care of the knight, and problem solved. That's the solution to the puzzle. You do that, you solve the puzzle. Now, as always, I want to know how the Stockfish engine plays this position, and not surprisingly, things are a little different for Stockfish. Starts out the same way, and move 2 for white is the same, but not surprisingly, not surprisingly for me anyway, is that the solution doesn't involve the king moving. It involves the pawn coming forward, which of course doesn't change the outcome or doesn't change the knight's fate, because the knight is toast. But it does do things a little differently, and interestingly enough, white clearly has the advantage here. It's interesting, at the outset of the position, black has all of its pawns, and white was missing a pawn. White had 7 and black had 8. But here, of course, we can see that already black is down a pawn, and that really, well, down a pawn and also down a knight. So that tends to determine the outcome for black, which is that black loses. And here's the final position. Move 51 for white to mate black. Pretty nutty, by the way. As you can see, black's king wanders clear across the board before it's mated. And if we take a look at how the solution, that is to say, when it's handled just as chess.com stipulates, how long does it take for white to checkmate black under those conditions? And the answer is it takes a fewer moves. Interestingly, 47 instead of 51, but the outcome is the same. So there you have it. White is got a definite advantage in this situation. It's not only going to get rid of that troublesome knight with no impunity, but it's going to go on to win. That's the puzzle for July 31st, 2019. This is the Patzer. Get out from behind the 8 ball, and I'll speak to you soon.